Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Ragnarok Ascended, where today going to be doing some building. Something a bit different. I've made a start on where I want to build. I've chosen in the middle of this, I don't know, canyony area on the map. It is right about here. I wanted to build somewhere close to the middle to be close to everything. This seemed like the most suitable spot. So what I've got an idea in my head. I sort of want to have like a surrounding porch area with a tower in the middle kind of thing. What I've done is I've actually gone and put this pillar, I've just guessed, I've gone and just guessed the middle of this little pond, and I just went down to the floor, down all the way down here, placed this pillar into the ground. I came up all the way up to the top, and then I just put a circle of triangle ceilings down, and then I just built further and further out in a circle to get to sort of where we are now. My idea is to kind of have like a walkway bridge like this over all the waterfalls and waterways, but otherwise just a big circle on the outside, tower in the middle, and a more of like the base will actually be on top and the bottom will just be for looks and probably some dino storage as well. I've been gathering up and crafting a heap of structures. That's just so I can get back up here. Yeah, I think they're in the wrong spot too. There we go. So I've been crafting up a heap of structures. Got tons of stone structures in here. I will be putting a skin on them. Not sure what skin yet, but I'll be putting skins on these to make them look a bit better. So I'm not sure how building on camera is going to go, but we'll jump into it. I think this bit here, I want it to be greenhouse glass. So it sort of looks like we're standing over the top of the water and we can see down into the water. So we'll get some of those, not stone, greenhouse. Bang, there. Come on, yep. We'll put these down in a massive circle. That there. So I'm going to take the greenhouse glass just that far out. Should hopefully have enough. Perfect. And then just the square ceilings to fill the gaps in. So that's going to be the ground floor down here. And we're going to have these stairs, obviously. This I plan to have all open anyway. Up here will be a small tower. I'm thinking 4 high. So doesn't really matter where I start these, I guess. Might just give me that snap point, please. The one I had before. I want it to curve back in on itself, like up towards the center, not that way. Not that way, that way. There we go. So then we've got a straight line up, curving around the middle here. Cool thing about these spiral staircases is when you place 4 of them, they pretty much come back to exactly the same spot. So as you can see from the top view, they're actually square. So that's a nice little feature there too. Oh, wrong way. So that's a nice little feature that they're square. And get that the right way. Get that the right way. Yeah. So, and then this level here, get these. is going to be the ground floor of like the main base area. So we're on the same one there. Just line up the triangle ceilings the same. So the point is right in the middle, exactly where the point is down the bottom. I don't think I'll be able to put that one in and still fit. Bang, 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 bang for now. I'll just put the rest of these in over there. That's all I can do up here for now anyway. I'll come back up later and finish that all off, but I want to deal with down the bottom here because I need to figure out where I want to put my little ramps and ceilings and stuff over this water. I sort of half started over here, just to give myself an idea. I think this is the smallest walkover that I'll have, and that hole, I'm definitely going to need a railing there because I'm going to fall down. But yeah, so I'm just going to figure out how to copy and paste that over to here and over to here. So bear with me and I'll get it sorted. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I've finished the little bottom ramp sections that I wanted to, and added a couple of ceilings up here. But what I wanted to get down here was like continue the circle on, but also have like a walkover of the water, which I think I've worked it out okay. I've just tried to use the ramps as square foundations. And then, yeah, triangle ceilings and normal ceilings. Create a little bit of a, I don't know, just a little bit of an overpass for all the waterways. So that we don't block them off. I think it turned out okay. Have to add in some decorations and some railings and pillars and whatnot. Definitely some railings for safety precautions so I don't fall in. But yeah, that's pretty much the outside skeleton of the build. The ground floor, we say. Ground zero is down. The next step will be getting our little tower built on top of this glass ceilings here. I keep going invisible for some reason. I'm not too sure what sort of building I'm going to go with. Obviously want some nice tall windows, so I'll work something out with that. And I'll bring you guys back once I've got this tower pretty much up to that height. Alright, so I just was getting to the top of putting my little walls in here, and I sort of had half an idea. Instead of going straight up with walls like that, I was thinking if it's going to work out for us that we could possibly come in with a ramp or a roof like so, and then come up one and go out again. So like that, and then up one, maybe a window would be cool. Like up one, and then go back out like that, and flip it. And then go out another. Out another. Give me the snap point, please. Just go straight out. Can it go straight out? I don't know if it can go. I just want it to go straight out. Oh, we had it. I think we had it. There we go. So something like that. And then have the top of this section now as the main area. It'll work out. It'll work out. We'll see at the end. I'm going to do this the whole way around anyway and see how that looks. Okay, so I had a bit of a change of plan. I've still gone with the little ramps inward down here, if you can see that. I've still gone with a little slope roof inwards, and then I've gone up by a one wall again. But instead of going back out, I've gone straight out with ceilings. 2 ceilings, and then I'm just putting in some half walls now, just to like give this floor from the outside, make it look like it's a thick floor. That's the plan anyway, so I'm gonna need some more of those. So this bit here that I'm doing, I'm planning on it being the floor of the top, and then I want that all to be open. I think that should work out okay. If I can just place all these in. Here we go. That's much better. There, one there. Another normal one. So it's more just a case of filling all this in now for our floor of the top. And then I'll probably just do railings, pillars, and just like a cone-shaped roof on the top. But this is what we've got so far. Looks a bit like a hat, I guess. But I'll see you guys probably when we're all done, because I get a bit nervous putting all the building pieces in on camera. So I'll see you guys when we're all finished probably. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for building. This is all that I'm going to be putting down for now. All the structures are down. All that I've got to do now is skin it all up and make it look the goods. So hopefully that turns out nicely. Okay, guys, we are finished. We're done. We're done for now. I'll say for now. Finished skinning it up as far as I would like. I've used a mixture of the rope structures, the frontier, the steampunk, the wasteland, and then also leaving most of the stone accents just stone. I'll do a quick fly around the outside just to show you what's what. So it's sort of just like a main base on top of a main base, I guess, with a big footprint apron down the bottom. Um, I might eventually put a walk-through greenhouse or something on one of these. Um, then have just a couple of dinos sat on another one. And yeah, maybe just have one as like a landing pad for the griffin. Possibly a wyvern in the future. We'll see how that eventuates. On the top here, I've just used some greenhouse, the steampunk roof tiles. I might change those over to the window ones actually, if I can get up here, because they've actually got a really nice variant of a window. See how that looks. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm just going to change these over to the window. Window. And then I'll go for a little run through the inside. There's nothing in there just yet. I've got to move all my stuff over. I'll do that in my own time though. So there we go. Now we've got some extra windows in there. The inside. Let's take a land here. Inside, up come into here. I changed these to the frontier glass just for a little bit more light in. It's really open down here, so that's what I wanted. That's good. Can see out beautifully. Over there, can see out over there. Over our little man-made bridges. Looking nice. And then up our spiral staircase. This is just a small room. Not really going to use this, I don't think, for much. Maybe for a generator or something like that. And then up here is going to be our main little crafting area and storage. Bed, storage, all the rest of it's going to be up here. Just done a little bit of pillow work up there. But yeah, other than that, all that's left to do is move all our stuff over. And then we'll be fully moved into this big base. Us and Mike Bison. Alrighty. Sorry if it's been a painful episode. Not used to building on camera just yet, so have to see how it all turns out. I might just go into photo mode quickly and see if we can get a zoom out and get a nice shot. Take that all the way out. That's as far as we're going to get, I guess. But yeah, that's the base. That is the new base. Go for a fly around as much as we can. So pretty simple. Nothing too tricky in there. Pretty happy with the outcome. Got plenty of space to move around. It's looking the goods. I like the mixture. I like the roof of the steampunk with the walls of the frontier. I think that looks pretty good. But yeah. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry if it's been a pain. Really appreciate it. Bye for now. Not forever.